It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the San Antonio.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on. And let's go.
Well, guys.
Yeah, he's special, D.A. Absolute. Thanks. Always a big factor, home court advantage, Brent, in the playoffs. But lately we're seeing some teams opt for rest and health and say, well, you know, we're going to play where we're going to play.
Do we always feel, though, Kevin, that conversation happens with teams that have had recent success?
Yes, seems that way, doesn't it?
It seems like it's veteran teams that the last couple of seasons have gone deep into the playoffs, championship or Western or Eastern Conference Finals, that the coach relies on that experience and doesn't worry that the change of venue is going to impact the quality of play that they're going to bring to the table. They think that we'll carry that through. So be healthy. Don't worry about where we're playing.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Iguodala. Williams is out there with Teague. And there's Porzingis. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Teague kicks to Williams. Back to Teague. Spurs passing it around. Porzingis can't hit. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Detroit. The pass to Bagley. It's Barton on the wing. Porzingis with the steal. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Williams against Barton. Embiid. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And Russell Westbrook, he is a standard bearer for the Jordan brand with his own signature shoe, Greg. Few players have ever been as competitive as Michael Jordan, but you think Westbrook may be in that conversation.
No doubt about it. The similarities don't end there. The surreal athleticism, the will to dominate, and that fight, finding grudges to motivate them to their highest level. I think there's a kinship in how MJ and Russ approach the game.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Here's Teague. And another shot. Embiid, no good.
Now you got to fight through things like this right now. His team needs him to shoot better. He's just had a tough quarter.
Williams against Barton. Bagley the pass to Adams. And Middleton kicks to Bagley. 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bagley's got his first bucket of the night.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Porzingis, that's a 2, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10 on difficulty, that's an 11.
Westbrook against Teague. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jeff Teague.
So interesting with Russell Westbrook. Never really touted or championed growing up. But if you go to UCLA, you have to be halfway decent, don't you, Kevin? 5'8" stick figure back in high school and came off the bench his freshman year at UCLA. And I just don't think anybody saw what was coming out of Russell Westbrook, but we're appreciating it now.
Westbrook against Teague. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Teague's got his first points in this one.
Love the ball handling shown there from Jeff Teague.
Left side, Westbrook. Over Teague. Westbrook, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Over in the corner, Williams. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
You never know what Lou Williams is going to pull off, especially when he's working the screen and roll game.
Westbrook against T. Outside Westbrook. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Outstanding defense from Teague to prevent that shot from going down.
A good close. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talked.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around him.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, that prevented some points, didn't it? Also, how you have that intimidation factor going early on. You wonder if in the fourth quarter they'll think back to the first.
Adams is out there with Bagley. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
And that one, good. Teague's got his second bucket tonight.
Love how Jeff Teague did not fear that attempt. He was amongst the trees, but it did not affect the shot.
Barton finds Westbrook. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook against T. Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter. Brent, we're seeing shorter training camps. I don't know if it adds to injuries or takes away from injuries with fresher bodies. What do you think about that whole philosophy?
I believe that the shorter training camp did lead itself and lend itself to more injuries last year. And one of the things that I'm concerned with, Kevin, just on a physiological level for players, is that what they are doing to prepare themselves for the season as an individual player, working on your weaknesses and doing those sort of things, is not the same as getting in a training camp and preparing yourself for your stamina, your endurance, and your wind. And I wonder if there will be some moves in the next couple seasons about trying to get off the individual training and get back to more of the endurance stamina training so that these little injuries are just not part of a season in the future.
Here's Iguodala. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
How about Iguodala's focus on that play? That was amazing. Didn't let the defense get to him one bit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Over Teague. And it's Westbrook missing. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Barton outside. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Barton. And 11 points for Russell Westbrook.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
T kicks to Williams. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Right now, no shaking Sweet Lou. When he's close to the basket, he's good at looking off the defense.
Now here's Barton. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Westbrook. Floats one up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Defense predicated on stopping Russell at the rim, but then he uses that body control and a little bit of touch to float one over you.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight he's got it going again. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far? And now with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got Williams, Iguodala out there with Porzingis. Then there's Embiid, and it's Teague in at the 1 spot. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Barton. Williams kicks to Teague. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that.
Will Barton think that this is a guy who came out of nowhere, but he was a 5-star recruit back in high school. Interesting thing is that he has not grown all that much since his time in high school, but certainly his game has.
Pass to Porzingis. Buries it from 3-point range. Porzingis has got the first basket of the third quarter for San Antonio. Westbrook kicks to Bagley. Outside Westbrook. Floats one up, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And, of course, Barton's second-round pick struggled early to find his niche in this game.
Yeah, another one of those guys that had to have a little bit of time in the developmental league in the first couple seasons. We're all about the learning process, and then boom, the light goes on, the shooting starts to improve, he gets in the right system, he gets the right opportunity. He's been a very strong contributor ever since.
Williams dishes to T. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Teague's got 6.
And that is why you run the pick and roll, because Teague is an absolute speed demon on those set plays.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We see more and more teams looking to push the tempo. Is that just a fad, or is this going to be a long-term thing?
Well, if I can play against any defense that has no ability to set up where they want to be or have the matchups with the players they want to have, Kevin, I'm going to look to take advantage. And if that happens in the first 5-6 seconds with one pass, so be it.
Barton passes to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Back to Barton. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Smart play there from Barton to establish himself on the inside to convert.
Iguodala against Middleton. Porzingis finds Williams. Spurs working the ball around now. Porzingis inside. Off with the layup. Pistons leading by 4. Barton outside. And it's Bagley in the corner. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Will Barton, always going full speed, that time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
And Williams, here we go. Rebound, Detroit. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Passes it to Embiid. Porzingis trying to get free. Embiid, no good.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
The Pistons have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Well, a triple-double machine, and what we're trying to get out of Russell Westbrook as he moves on is understanding he can adjust his game to the teammates around him.
Now Williams, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Left side, Porzingis. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Great awareness.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Detroit, Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Barton against T. Clock at 6. Porzingis with the block.
Great anticipation there. Porzingis in the right spot and throws that one away. He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Spurs trail by 6. T kicks to Embiid. Adams against Porzingis. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. One minute now into this fourth quarter, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Teague against Westbrook. To the inside, Porzingis.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
That free throw good from Porzingis. So he gets them both.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
Double team on Westbrook. Now the pass to Bagley. Adams. Rebound San Antonio. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Iguodala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Aggressive Andre Iguodala play there. Love how he draws contact while shooting.
That one misses. Pistons leading by 4. Now Detroit moving it up. Middleton can't get it to go. Middleton against Iguodala. Williams passes to Teague. He kicks to Embiid. Makes it off the glass.
On the attack, He has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Well, beating one guy is one thing, but beating five, heck of a job there. He's got the talent to finish, too.
Westbrook against T. And Adams with the slam.
That doesn't happen all that often, but Steven Adams stepping up big here.
1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Right side, Porzingis. The 11-footer. That misses off the backboard.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Bagley with the bucket.
When we talk so much about accurate shooting, sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Williams against Barton. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Pass to Westbrook. Over Teague. Westbrook, no good. Spurs trail by 3. Williams with a clean look. They get it back. Embiid kicks to Iguodala. Goes up again. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most. He really relished these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Barton. Takes a 3. Here's Adams. Good.
Adams, such a physical presence out there on the glass. This is how he gets a lot of his points.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Seconds left in the game. Baseline jumper. Good D by Williams. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
So it gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
I really like when you run plays that have options. Get to either one and take the best shot available.
And here's Barton. Kicks it to Westbrook. Can't cash in.
There's sometimes games where Westbrook takes personal challenges at the big guys.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those two away.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the...